This is the recorded briefing for Monday, March 9th, 2015. Overview: today through Tuesday, warm and dry. Tuesday night through Thursday, mild with showers. Friday, more warm weather. And then for the weekend, a vigorous cold front possible. Rain, wind, and even thunderstorms all will be possible. Our current satellite imagery: high pressure over the west coast as a bubble of warmer temperatures over us. That's why temperatures are quite a bit above normal. In the Gulf of Alaska, low pressure will push up some subtropical moisture for the mid portion of the week, and then also for this weekend. Record temperatures will be possible on Tuesday across the region. For midweek, high pressure will weaken and flatten. A couple systems will move through. The first one late Tuesday night into Wednesday. The second one Wednesday night into Thursday. Both of these will be fairly weak, and snow levels will be up around 5,000 to 7,000 feet. Precipitation amounts will be light, although maybe a slightly more possible with the second system than with the first. Potential impacts will be low, and confidence for the breakdown of the ridge, or at least the flattening of the ridge, is moderate to high. The 7-day forecast for Spokane is shown here. Temperatures forecast in the red, the relative humidity forecast in the orange, and in the blue is the wind speed forecast. The trend for most locations across the region will be similar to the Spokane forecast, which is why I decided to pick this point. But the main thing I wanted to show here was that we are going to be fairly dry on Monday and Tuesday. Relative humidities in the 20s and 30s will be possible. That's unseasonably dry for early to mid-March. And we've been dry and warm for really the entire winter season. We will see winds remaining fairly light at least through Thursday. However, on Friday, temperatures will be rebounding after a couple of weak systems move through Wednesday and Thursday. So high temperatures back to near record-breaking, or potentially break some records on Friday. This will lead to unseasonably dry relative humidities again, and winds do expect to be increasing a little bit on Friday, and could see winds up around 10-15 miles per hour, a little bit more than what we're actually showing here in this plot. This we have seen a couple of grass fires, or a few grass fires around the region, so be aware for the potential of more fires possible through this week, as we will continue to be fairly dry and temperatures remaining above average. Wind gust potential for Friday afternoon, generally between 10 to 20 miles per hour will be possible, and this will be a east wind. And these are generally warmer and drier winds that we see when they come from the east like this. So expect an increase of winds on Friday, and could be problematic if we do see any grass fires get started due to the warm and unseasonably dry conditions. For this weekend, we're looking at a storm system moving through Saturday and continuing through Sunday. This will be moderate to strong, especially compared to what we see through midweek. Snow levels will remain high and will be even higher by the weekend, between 7,000 to 8,500 feet or so, but then we'll be dropping on Sunday and Sunday night. So Saturday night snow levels will remain high, and then Sunday night they will be dropping behind the cold front. Precipitation type will be stratiform rain on Saturday, and then on Sunday becoming more showery and convective, with thunderstorms possible. Could see some graupel or soft hail as well. Precipitation intensity will be moderate to heavy at times, and winds are expected to be breezy, especially Saturday night into Sunday. Impacts could be a moderate potential for moderate impacts due to outflow winds from any thunderstorms that may develop. I would like to stress, though, our confidence is low at this point. So with that said, please check back through the week for updates for this weekend. Our precipitation forecast Best chances would be in the east or along the Cascade Crest and Northeast Mountains and Northern Panhandle. We're expecting somewhere between about ½ inch to an inch. Although our confidence is fairly low, some of the worst case sort of scenarios for these areas are showing that precipitation amounts could be actually closer to 2 inches or so. So expect quite a few updates to this expected precipitation forecast for the weekend. But the main idea I wanted to get across here is that we do see a good potential for seeing some precipitation, and with snow levels, at least for most of the precipitation being high, we're expecting mainly rain. Here we're looking at the snow water equivalent around the region. These dark reds are indicating a snow water equivalent of 30 inches or more locked up in the snowpack. If you look at the northern Washington Cascades, we still do have quite a bit of snow up there, even though the southern portion of the Cascades do not. So with the warm up this week, we should see some increased flows on the small streams from the snow melt. And as we go into the weekend, we should see flows starting to peak at that time due to the rainfall. Impacts are mainly low to moderate, not really expecting big impacts due to increased flows, but they could be exacerbated a bit if we do see heavy rain from thunderstorms this weekend, or at least on Sunday. Remember, temperatures are cold, or the water temperatures are cold, even though the air temperatures are warming. The outlook for the 8 to 14 day, better than average chance for seeing warmer temperatures, and then a slightly better than average chance for seeing below average precipitation. So in summary, above average temperatures expected this week and could be setting records for both Tuesday and Friday. Unseasonably dry conditions with dry, fine fields could lead to some additional grass fires. Strong storm system possible this weekend with moderate confidence and moderate to heavy rain possible, moderate confidence and breezy conditions. And then also could see some thunderstorms, although confidence is low. But if we do see thunderstorms, the impact potential could be closer to moderate due to gusty outflow winds. Flows in small streams and creeks will be on the rise due to snowmelt this week, and then with rainfall on this weekend, and the potential for impacts would be closer to low, and maybe some moderate impacts if we have some really heavy rain with any thunderstorms that develop over the weekend. Thank you for joining me.